Friday morning and we're filling up the poor man's pool. Technically, this is a pool for Zoe, but once it gets past that height, she doesn't like to get in it. We will sit in it. It's been wonderful in this heat wave. And we try to actually entice Zoe in. We have been able to get her to jump in once or twice. And it's interesting because it's a dog who is afraid of water, but her natural instincts to save kick in. When Jason ducks under the water and actually comes up and screams, "Help me, help me, help me," she will jump in to save him. She jumps right out as soon as he's safe, but she will jump in. So you know what? We're refilling it so it has fresh water for us for this weekend. Yay, yay, yay. I don't want to go to work, but got to get it done with so I can get to the weekend. I'm starting out my morning right with my water, which has trace mineral pack in it for immunity and vitamins. And I am having toast. Toast with a little bit of butter and some dandelion jelly. Now I was going to have a zucchini muffin, because when I packed Jason's for his work day, I packed his and there was one left. And I'm like, awesome, I can have a zucchini muffin for breakfast. He must not have realized I packed his, so he took the last one. That is fine because the toast actually is probably less calories. Not by much, but simply because I have the thin sliced bread, so yay. Anyway, let's get on to eating. Zoe wants to eat my toast, so she's here panting and barking, but that's okay. Okay, it's loud out here today. The neighbors to this side just bought within the last 6 months. They're doing something back there. Behind us, they're building houses. And over that way, they're building an apartment complex. Yep. Anyway, I'm outside eating my lunch. I am eating leftover pasta from last night. I did have a few berries, what was left, because it is the end of the week, so groceries are at a slim pickings for fresh food. But anyway, it was a busy morning. The power company came and interrupted me while I was working, and that set the dog off. They are taking down a tree because they're having to upgrade the power lines. And then I had UPS knocking on the door. I led a training class with some new people this morning. And now I just have the afternoon to get through at work, and then it'll be on to the weekend. The pool is filled up. I caught it right before it started to overflow because I kind of forgot about it, but that's okay too. So hopefully it'll get nice and warm so that we can sit in it and try to entice the dog to get into water. A Newfoundland that doesn't like water. How crazy. Work is done. Jason should be home very soon. He actually finished up his last day at his current job and got off early, so he should be home very soon. He starts a new job on Monday. He's very excited about it. It's the same type of work, just a different boss. So hopefully it'll be a good change for him. We think it will be. I am sitting here. We are set to have red beans and rice and zucchini of some sort because zucchinis, we have a plethora of zucchini. That is the plan. I haven't really started anything yet. I probably should have. But I'm just enjoying sitting outside because there's a breeze. It's not stinking hot. And it's like the first time in weeks that it's not been like boiling hot. So, yeah, there's that. The dog is just roaming around, having a grand time. Nothing too exciting. It is Friday night, thank heavens. I am very happy that it's Friday. Yes. So went outside, spent a little bit of time with Zoe, came inside, put a cake in the oven, started putting dinner in the Instapot, and fixed everything and got all the ingredients ready for zucchini cakes. And then I went outside. I've been watering and doing some stuff outside. Now I'm back inside to finish up dinner and to eat dinner. Our garden, we got decimated by animals this year. Bugs, rabbits, whatever, I don't know what. We are really struggling with it. A fence is going to be the top priority before we actually plant next year. Right now we have it under control, but we've been fighting since we planted. Okay, so dinner is a bit of a failure, but it's hysterical. I actually was making red beans and rice in the Instant Pot. It was done and I opened up the pot and I'm like, why is it so soupy? Like, it's just really soupy. Well, I'll just go ahead. Everything is done. The rice is done. It's soft. So I'll just go ahead and scoop up the rice and whatever happens, happens. And I'm like, and it's a lot lighter than normal. Wonder what's happening. Yeah, I made red beans and rice without rice. I have rice. I do. I'm going to see how it tastes. We'll see. Go with it. Oh, well. Okay, here's my red beans and rice without beans. And I did some zucchini patties. There. We'll see how my red beans and rice without beans goes. You know, surprisingly, red and rice is really good. So I guess it's just red rice. It is Saturday. I am showered. If you know me, I just let my hair dry naturally. And I have a busy day planned. I'm going to start in my kitchen. I've actually been doing a really deep clean of my kitchen this week, cleaning out drawers, wiping down drawers, everything. Like all those little things that you don't do often, like emptying my silverware, cleaning out the silverware tray, that kind of stuff. I've been doing that this week. I just have the floor left to do. I want to feed my sourdough starter. And then we have to go to the banks today. Zoe will go along. She thinks of them as the cookie stores and she gets very excited. And we have a little bit more cleaning because I want to deep clean this house. We do have to mow. We haven't mowed in a couple weeks because it's been so dry, but we definitely need to mow this week. So we have a lot of stuff happening today. And I think that's what we're trying to get done today. So let's get to it. Zoe, did we go to the cookie store? Did we go to the cookie store? We went to the cookie stores. Somebody seepies. Somebody seepies. And the car is so seepies. She's looking at herself. We've been on the go all morning, got our groceries, and I am going to get back to cleaning the house. I am doing a good deep cleaning. Before I do, I'm having a turkey wrap. So I am busy cleaning. I am scrubbing down carpets, washing down walls, windows, doing the whole 9 yards. And my house desperately needed it. I've tried to make a video that talks about this a bunch of times and it's just not happening. So I'm just gonna say it. For the last 2 years, I've been struggling with depression. You know, I know a lot of it's situational. We got married in 2021 and everything was fine. We bought our house at the end of May of 2022. 2 months later, my mom had a stroke. And I, for all intents and purposes, kind of lost my mom that day. She was never the same and kept going downhill. In the midst of that, I found that my job was not secure and I might lose my job. Jason got injured and was off of work for 6 months. My job was secure at that point, but then they switched and they did a big layoff, and now they're doing another. And it's just been an awful lot for my brain. And so I've been depressed. And in the fit of depression, I've done the bare minimum around the house. And it just finally got to me. I'm like, I can't live like this. There's stuff that needs to be done and I can't live with it. It's starting to drive me crazy. And so I started to really deep clean. And that is what I'm doing today. Finishing up and trying to get a lot of it done. It's amazing how bright and airy the house feels just by wiping everything down. Maybe that's just my soul feeling better. I don't know. I don't know why, but I've had a couple meltdowns with tears, just missing mom and dad. But I'm getting the cleaning done. Tears are healing, right? So I've been busy since like really early this morning. Kitchen is totally done, which took time because I cleared out drawers and did everything. Dining room is done and I'm now working on the living room. The family room shouldn't take a whole lot. That's literally just Windexing the windows, carpet cleaning, and doing the floor around the carpet. So I'm rolling through. Okay, I am tired. Worked all day, finished about 5:30. We went out and picked up Five Guys for dinner. It was delicious. Cheeseburger, fries. That's a wrap. I did not film much this afternoon because I was busy. Kiwi's cage needed to be cleaned. He's behind me, you see it. And windows are washed, you name it, I did it. It's been there. So I'm just tired. See what we get into tomorrow. In the meantime, no excuses. The kitchen is totally done. Surprisingly, red and rice is really good. So I guess it's just red rice. Red rice.